Sweens, first of all, an official welcome to Gateshead, of course, coming in to join the coaching staff with Rob and Louis. So, I mean, first things first, really, how much are you just looking forward to getting started?
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. Fresh challenge for myself, coming in, a fresh pair of eyes at the football club that's done really well last season as well. So, big shoes to fill in terms of coming in and replacing Mags, who was first team coach. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
And in terms of yourself joining the club, how have things come around and how have those conversations been?
Yeah, I got a phone call off Rob just saying there might be a position available. Would I be interested if it was to happen, which I was. But yeah, come down and met him and Louis and seemed to hit it off.
Yeah, and in terms of that new challenge you mentioned as well, what is it that you're kind of looking in and trying to come in and do? Obviously a new environment, but not a position or a role that you're unfamiliar with.
Yeah, I think one of my strengths is working with players and helping develop players, which I know is a key part of this football club's philosophy and development plans. So yeah, coming in and seeing the players, developing their strengths, rounding off some of the weaknesses is if we possibly can, and hopefully progressing their careers at this club and further on.
Yeah, and you mentioned that philosophy as well. I mean, how does that kind of align with you as a coach and obviously someone coming in from a background as a player as well?
Yeah, I think if you ask any player, they like dominating the ball, they like to be in possession, which is a key strength of what Gateshead were last season. But there's obviously got to be an end product to that as well, and progressive up the pitch, which was proven. If I can add little bits to that and help along the way, then brilliant.
Yeah, and of course some fans might know you had a very brief stint here as a player just before you started that coaching journey, really. So it's actually not the first time you've been around at the club.
No, yeah, it was brief, unexpected to be fair, but yeah, I got an opportunity to probably the second career of which I've chosen here as a coach and getting put through badges and things like that. And it was something that was on my mind for the last few years of my career, to be fair. It just so happened at the time, and timing was quite short in terms of signing here as a player. I knew I was coming at the end of my career and just made that decision that for longevity wise it was probably best to take up that second career.
Yeah, and we mentioned the coaching journey. Of course, you've been on, spent much of it at Hartlepool, had a few different kind of positions and roles, which I imagine has been quite healthy for your journey as a coach and getting that experience in over the past few years.
Yeah, 100%. So, like I say, when I first started the coaching journey, it was to oversee the youth development, the 12s to 16s. That progressed on to first team level, first team coach. Had a handle on the academy as well. Worked closely with the academy manager and the under 18s coaches, so knew the development pathway of young players coming into the first team, and then a couple of times as caretaker or interim manager as well. So yeah, varied in the coaching roles, but ultimately I enjoy working with players, whether that's senior players or young players making their way in the game.
Yeah, and you mentioned there enjoying working with the players. Of course, next week pre-season start and all the lads coming back in, and as well for yourself getting on the ground with Rob and Louis and the rest of the staff at the club in working before the season does start. So how much are you just looking forward to getting on the ground and getting stuck in, really? Yeah,
it feels as though it's been an age since the season ended. So first and foremost, looking forward to getting back to work, but more important, looking to get to know the players as well. I know the players' names and people who you come up against twice a season, but getting to know them personally, getting to know what makes them tick and things like that. Pre-season's vital for that because you spend a lot of time. There's long sessions, building towards that first game of the season. So yeah, really looking forward to it.